Alright you guys, so we got our new shipment from GPM Racing. This is our standard Servo X-Maxx horn. So we'll be installing this onto the X-Maxx. Alright, well we got a slight issue here. This doesn't seem to fit into the servo. If you can see there, there's like no teeth in there. And it said that it's for a 25 tooth servo spline thingy, but apparently, so this is 25 tooth. It says on the package that this is 25 tooth, but it doesn't even fit. Here, look at this. Let's see if I can show you guys. Stick it on there. Alright you guys, so I figured out what was wrong. Asked my buddies on some of the Facebook pages. They helped me out, so thank you so much you guys who are on Facebook and are watching this. Thank you for helping me out find that right part. Turns out that the part it says 25 tooth, but it's for the larger servo, because the larger servo is still 25 tooth, but it's like a bigger version of it. So you have to get the standard size servo of the 25 tooth. So they pointed me in the right direction. I ordered this part right here. It'll pop up on the screen. It's a servo adapter along with a little metal arm, servo arm thingy, one of these. Metal one of those, and then the right one for the servo. So that'll be nice. Guys, we just got a couple packages in from our good old Amazon friends. And quick package from Hobbytown. Let's go ahead and get this cracked open, see what we got. Chassis or body brace for our X-Maxx. RPM front bumper skid plate for the Losi Baja Ray. This looks like the RPM roof skid for the X-Maxx. So that should be good. We'll put that on there too. Looks like we got our body mounts for the X-Maxx. I still need the tailgate protector, but that's okay. I'll probably order that in the future, or if we even are gonna need it. I know the tailgate protector it doesn't really fit right on the Ford Raptor body for the X-Maxx from Proline, but that's alright. I do need to still finish drywall tape and chew goo, a little trick that people have been doing, so I'm gonna finish doing that really quickly, and then we'll throw all this stuff on right after that, and then we'll work on the Losi Baja Ray as well. Okay, so while we're waiting for that to dry, we're gonna start working on this first part. The roof part is already dry from before, so we're gonna start to give us. So they give us some RPM stickers, as always with any RPM parts. Looks like they give us each side of the roof skid. Probably just sand that off really quick. And then it looks like these are the under parts that go on the inside of the truck. So it probably just sits like this. And then these two pieces, break these off too. If I can get them off. I could probably just cut them off with the scissors. And this one, I'll clean them up a little bit, but these pieces go on the inside of the truck, and then the inside of the Lexan goes in between these two pieces, just like that. And then you just use the provided screws, which are right here. You just use these screws to secure these two pieces together, and then you got yourself a roof skid. Okay, so we got the first roof skid on there. I did notice something that may be a problem. If you notice, you can see that there's a little bit of a lip there on both sides. So I'm gonna try to boil them and see if I can kind of bend them a little bit to kind of fit the arch of the roof. There we go. Try this out. Boiling water. Alright, it's been a solid 5 minutes. Water's still pretty hot. Oh wow, look at this. That's applying barely any pressure. Well, I'll try to get a couple pliers and then just bend them and hold them for a minute. Okay, so we bent them as much as we could for a little bit and it didn't seem to do much. Probably didn't do it right or something, but I did look at the part here, but it's just meant for the stock bodies. So that's probably why it's sticking up at the ends. So, I mean, these things are going to be destroyed anyways from flipping it over and everything, so not really too worried about it. So we'll just leave it and then put the other one on the other side. Already got the roof skids on there. They're looking pretty good, other than just sticking up a little bit, but whatever. So we're gonna go ahead and stick our body mounts onto here and see how it looks. Got the whole body frame in there. It is looking good so far. So we just got to put this thing back together and put this body on there, and then after we put this all back together, we'll get to work on the Losi Baja Ray with our new RPM bumper. Right, now we're gonna get to work on the Losi Baja Ray, getting our RPM bumper and skid plate on there. So let's go ahead and get that down and get to work on it. Alrighty, just to give you an idea of what they give you in the package, they give you the actual bumper itself, which is the main thing that we need here, as you can see. They give you an instruction manual, a couple stickers. Nice and clean again, and it's got that skid plate on the bottom there, so we'll see how that does. I lost a nut on this side while driving it one day, so I'm probably gonna go to Ace Hardware and see if they got some of those lying around. Didn't have any extras, so can't drive it just yet, but we can test this out sometime. But I think that's about it, so let's wait for the next shipment.